This is your Village Soup Sports Recap.
A lot happening in the Midcoast over the past week and a half. The Midcoast Babe Ruth baseball season has come to a close. In quarterfinal playoff action, Newcastle topped Waldoboro 7-3. Tidewater Oil beat PG Willie 3-0. Damascotta Lions beat Union Farm Equipment 6-4, and Rockland Ford topped Granite Coast Orthodontics 10-9. Rockland Ford and Damascotta Lions squared off July 6th in a semifinal contest. Rockland Ford scored 1 run in the first inning, 6 in the third, and 3 in the fifth, while the Lions scored 2 in the second and 1 in the third, fourth, fifth, and seventh innings as Rockland Ford advanced to the championship game with a 10-6 victory. Tidewater Oil and Newcastle battled in the other semifinal contest. Tidewater Oil scored 2 runs in the second inning, 1 in the third, 3 in the fifth, 8 in the sixth, and 5 more in the seventh. Newcastle scored 3 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 in the seventh as Tidewater Oil secured the other spot in the championship contest with a 19-7 win. In the championship contest between Rockland Ford and Tidewater Oil scored the game's first 11 runs, while Rockland Ford scored all 7 of its runs in the fourth frame. Tidewater Oil held on the rest of the way to capture the Allen T. Wilcox Championship Trophy by an 11-7 score. The annual Firecracker 5K road race on 4th of July saw nearly 125 participants take part, along with 40 children in the 1-mile fun run. Keith Drago crossed the finish line first with a time of 17 minutes and 35 seconds, with Adam Mullen finishing second, Nate Like third, Jay Fisk fourth, and Joey Casas fifth. Stacy Dybel was the first female finisher in sixth. The 11-12 District 2 Little League Baseball Tournament saw Fivetown and Oceanside square off in an elimination game on Monday, July 8th. The two teams combined for 25 runs as Oceanside nipped Fivetown 13-12 in a down-to-the-wire game to advance to the championship contest. Lincoln County and Madomic Valley squared off July 7th in a lopsided contest. Madomic Valley scored 4 runs in the first inning, 2 in the second, 3 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth for a 10-0 5-inning win. Madomic Valley and Oceanside were the two teams to advance to the 11-12 District 2 Little League Baseball title game. Madomic Valley's bats came alive against Oceanside, scoring 12 runs while holding Oceanside to just 1 run in a 12-1 victory to advance to the state tournament, which starts July 20th in Lewiston. Madomic Valley and Oceanside squared off in a District 2 9-10 Little League Baseball contest. Oceanside plated 2 runs in the first inning, 1 in the second and third, while Madomic Valley scored 2 in the fourth and fifth, and 3 in the seventh as Oceanside went on to win 12-7. Fivetown and Madomic Valley squared off July 11th for a chance to play in the championship. Fivetown's offense piled on the runs in the contest en route to a 15-4 victory over Madomic Valley to advance to the championship to play Oceanside. In the championship, though, Oceanside bested Fivetown 6-5 to finish 4-0 in the district tournament. Madomic Valley and Ellsworth battled in a 11-12 Little League softball state contest in Glenburn on July 11th. After falling in their first game, Madomic Valley came back and swung to a 19-8 4-inning victory over Ellsworth to keep their state title hopes alive, but fell 2-1 to Herman in their next game. Madomic Valley's state campaign concluded with a 1-2 record. The 100th Maine Amateur Golf Tournament was held July 9th through the 11th at Portland Country Club. 132 players representing 38 golf clubs took part in the tournament, and Camden's Cole Anderson dominated the field, finishing 9 under for the tournament. Thomaston's Ricky Jones finished tied for 29th and was the only other Midcoast resident to make the final cut. And area athletes and teams converged on Camden Hills Regional High School this past weekend for the Fivetown Girls Basketball Tournament. Results from that tournament, though, were unavailable.
For more in-depth stories on the games and the matches, visit knox.villagesoup.com and waldo.villagesoup.com.